Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Steve.
I'm Lindsay.
Today we're going to be reading to one of the most haunted buildings in Britain because today is Halloween. Woo!
As you may have noticed.
Guys, I don't really know anything about this topic. This is the first I've ever heard of this specific building, which is the National Justice Museum in Nottingham, also known as Nottingham's Galleries of Justice. So this is a video from a person called Sam Walks a Lot. I just thought it would be really interesting to dive in and learn about something a little bit more spooky or you know, creepy, because I love that type of topic this time of year.
Yeah, we haven't done any of it.
I know.
Yet.
You know, usually by this time of year, by Halloween, I have looked at numerous things like cemeteries and, you know, just stuff that's supposed to be haunted and ghost stories and that type of thing.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that.
I know. It's just this time of year. I love it.
Just kind of has flown by.
It has.
It's kind of crazy that we're already at the end.
And it's been very warm.
We were out carving pumpkins last night with Sophia.
Yeah.
And it was almost 80 degrees, I think.
Yeah.
It was creepy warm. And
right?
Yeah.
On one hand, I love it because it's like, okay, I know it's going to be so cold in the near future. It's nice to have this.
I don't love it. Autumn's my favorite season.
Right,
And I want
know.
the in-between, and I never get it.
I get it. I understand it. Autumn's my favorite season, too.
Also, mosquitoes have not died yet.
No.
So I'm eaten up from last night.
It was I don't know, wasn't it 2 weeks ago? I'd already brought out the beanie a couple of days and it was getting chilly. It was 30 degrees in the morning and whatnot. And now here we are and it's 60s in the morning again. And it's so unusual, but
I just try to enjoy each day no matter the weather.
yeah, it's going to be cold soon. So let's love the weather. Yeah, you love the cold more than I do. I like it chilly some, but I will say that this is not Halloweenish weather.
No.
You know, unfortunately. But guys, never heard of this place, but you know, sounds interesting. So I guess we'll just go ahead and jump in here and check out the Nottingham National Justice Museum, also known as Nottingham's Galleries of Justice.
Hello everyone, and hello Nottingham.
Wow,
we are back.
that's beautiful.
And once again, no.
Ooh, I like the stone wall, man.
Last time we were here, we visited Nottingham Castle and Mortimer's Hall.
Wow.
Today, we're wandering around the National Justice Museum in Nottingham that, according to the ladies in the City of Caves, is super haunted. Nottingham Caves have a way of blurring the lines between reality and myth.
What is this
Whoa,
place?
what is that? She said Nottingham Caves. I think that's something that she may have looked at previously or something.
I'm chills.
Yeah.
Just looking at
that looked creepy.
so was that a different place? Or was that the place
she said that she looked at the Nottingham Castle, so it was previously or something. So I think that's something she previously looked at too.
Ooh, that looks really creepy.
Yeah, it does.
Ugh.
Fear and curiosity are two sides of the same coin, and when it comes to places like these, they're both present in abundance. I do wonder if these stories are merely the product of imagination, or if there is any truth to them. Here it is. Do these souls still inhabit the cells and the walls of this ancient jail?
Jail? Is that what she said?
An ancient jail. Okay, the building looks really old. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
But redone in some parts, apparently.
Here in the entrance hall, ghosts have been reported here. A soldier, a Victorian man, and an old lady. That's probably because the gallows where the entrance is now. The museum was a former Victorian courtroom, prison, and police station.
Isn't that where people were executed?
Courtroom, prison, and police station.
Wow.
So, I mean, if you consider, yeah, I bet it was.
A place where someone could easily be tried, sentenced, and executed.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Would explain the alleged hauntings. The Normans were here first. They appointed a sheriff to keep the peace and collect taxes. I know that we said we were here for Robin Hood, but this is where the infamous Sheriff of Nottingham was based.
Sheriff of Nottingham.
This place has been a courtroom since 1375 and
1375? Oh, wow. Okay. So,
Obviously, this isn't all original, but wow, 13.
well, I mean, we technically don't know what's original here and what's not.
No, but I mean, some things look more modern than others.
Right, yeah. But it would be interesting to know what the difference between the modern and the new is. But the crazy thing is, okay, I went into this not even thinking about Nottingham, Robin Hood.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, man. Like, how true or accurate is that story?
I don't know. I really want to look into that though, like the story of Robin Hood, because one of my favorite book series is actually like a modern day retelling
Oh, is it?
of a Robin Hood type scenario.
But I bet this is creepy. So obviously it's a museum of some sort now, but it was the courthouse, the jail, the prison, police station, and you could be sentenced and you could be tried and, executed there. That's wild. Okay.
prison since 1449. Staff and visitors have been reporting paranormal occurrences. The staff at the case told me that someone got pushed against the wall. So the guide was telling me that we're going down to the prison cells and people actually died there. And there is one confinement cell that is pitch black and 8 people have died there.
8
and
people.
They're buried in the yard. Let's go and have a look.
Wait, they're also buried here? So okay, yeah, that's going to be a creepy place, man. I'd like to go visit this place.
I'm getting goosebumps. Yeah, I bet you can, whether you believe in ghosts or not, that's, up for argument. But I definitely think that there's something to energy being trapped and stored in a
there
place.
Definitely is.
Especially such intense energy as you would have with someone being held captive and going insane probably from being in pitch dark conditions and just, ugh.
I mean, you can feel the energy of an individual's house.
Everything has energy.
Right? I'm sure most people that are watching have experienced that. You go into a house and you can either feel like it's a joyous house, feels homey,
peaceful,
or it feels dark
and disturbing.
And every building has that energy based off the people that are within it or have been within it. It might,
or whether there's no one been there for abandoned places have a certain energy too. And so, it's interesting.
But knowing a little bit about the history of this place now, I think she said 1449 was the jail or the prison.
Yeah.
Man, that just putting that to perspective to our oldest jails here, it just blows them out of water. Double the age of our oldest jails, which is insane to think about.
Yeah.
Because, before starting this journey, if I was to go to a jail that was, say, from the early 1700s, that would seem really creepy and old. And you sit there and imagine all the people and things that happened there. But you think of a jail that's older than that.
1400s.
And I think, was it the courthouse is even older than that?
1337, right?
Dude, that's insane, guys. Wow.
It's actually quite spooky.
Okay, yeah, that does look chilly. Dude.
It's not very comfortable, right? It's not supposed to be.
The gibbet. What is that?
Okay, that didn't look friendly at all.
All the different keys. Wow.
Look at the doors, man. I'm very infatuated with doors for some reason.
The noise. So they tell me that you can actually feel pulling if you go to the women's ward, and that could be children that died there. There has been a jail on this site since 1449. The inmates, mostly debtors and felons, were kept apart. Debtors were housed in 3 good-sized sleeping rooms. They had
Hold on. What are the little...
Isn't that where you'd be shackled?
Oh my goodness, dude. That's how...
So you probably were free to roam then in your cell.
You got to wonder. Yeah, I mean, sure it was, but you're in your cell. Like, it's amazing that they would potentially shackle you in. I wonder how far you could go. I guess because if they opened the door, you could run out.
Yeah, they also had to store more than one person per cell. So I guess that would keep...
You know, I'm sitting and thinking about it. She had to go downstairs, wherever, to get to here, right? The window's way up, high up. You probably wouldn't be able to see anything out the window except the sky. And even if you somehow were able to get out of the door when a guard opened and you weren't shackled or something, somehow, you would have had to run out some hallways, up the stairs, past a bunch of other guards probably. And then, like, that has to be, when you came to a place like this, you just knew it was hopeless at that point. Like, wow.
The mess room that contained at least
Oh, look at that.
fireplace and an oven.
I wonder if that's the original chain. I bet it is.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine hearing that?
There's definitely some sort of energy around there. I can feel it whistling in my stomach.
Ooh, what was that mask?
Oh my god, look at that.
That's where they were actually...
I'm
Wow.
told that this is where there usually is a lot of activity.
Oh, you're going further down.
What is that? Okay, this looks so different from the cells we were just in.
But it's further down, which
Yeah.
you would think would mean, like, worse crimes,
But
you know? But it looks nicer.
Yeah,
Do you
it
think
does.
It's like the warden or something?
Maybe,
Something
yeah, maybe.
The screams are chilling, isn't it?
Wow.
Dungeons, oh gosh. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, everything in me is like, do not go there.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm thinking about the people that actually had to experience this, you know,
Yeah.
in real life. I don't know when this closed down as being a prison or a jail, but up until that point, you know, like, hey, you're being sent to the dungeons. What a sense
like
of dread.
solitary confinement, but way worse.
Yes, she said there was a confinement cell that was just
It was totally dark. Yeah.
Man, I bet they just threw you in there and left you for long periods of time, and they probably weren't even worried about making sure you didn't get dehydrated or fed or anything like that for long periods of time.
No, I doubt there was much legality or protection in place for criminals back then.
Man, oh wow.
Here in the caves.
The caves.
Oh
The
gosh.
pits, the earliest surviving parts of prison. They were used to hold prisoners wanting to be sent for transportation to be tried. They could be held in the pits for months.
Oh my
One of the pits
gosh.
continued to be used in the 19th century. Oh, that is so creepy.
Yeah, that looks creepy.
Oh gosh.
These are the dungeons. Wow.
Yeah, that one has a
The
sliver of
place to
light.
be forgotten.
Place
Through
to be
the grate in
forgotten.
feet.
Ooh, look at
Over
that
20 meters
door.
below street level is a dungeon dug with the sandstone, and prisoners were thrown in this dungeon and left to die. Apparently, this is where
What a
this is the
cruel
area
death.
where there is most poltergeist activity. It's actually kind of creepy. There's an oubliette just down here. They wouldn't live for long, especially with the humidity and the dampness. Trapped in here, cold and damp with no light. That's so scary. That's creepy, isn't it? Let's go back with you. Because apparently where black figures.
Oh,
Sense
that does not look good at all. I don't even know what I'm looking at, but it just looks creepy.
of being touched, being experienced. Why the thing is moving on its own?
Yeah, that's true. There wouldn't be any wind probably there.
It's the only one that's moving too.
It's moving on its own. So this is where you see dark figures and noises.
Still moving?
Or the other ones are still, and that one keeps moving.
It's interesting how none of the other ones were moving.
Ooh.
The confinement
Oh,
cell.
gosh.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Oh, that would be depressing.
This is the confinement cell. Imagine being locked up in here with no light, nothing.
Okay, that would make someone just
You would go
lose their mind.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're there with basically no light. It looks like there's a little light coming from somewhere somehow.
Well, probably them and the door open.
It might be. I don't know if there's like a slit in the wall that lets in some light or not.
So I think once you're in there and the door's
Yeah,
shut.
yeah, I guess it is pitch black and nothing. No,
Not even a bed, like it's just a hard vent.
yeah, no books to read. Obviously, it's dark anyway. Probably no water, no
No
food,
sense of time or
nothing. And you're probably not even in those thick walls. You're probably not going to hear much of anything except silence.
it's like a what is the
Yeah, I can't think of what you're trying to say. I know what you're trying to say. I can't think of what it's called. A
sensory deprivation
sensory
tank?
deprivation tank. Yeah, yeah, that's wow.
Keep the light on. Not sure I want to do this. This is the confinement cell, so people would be left here to die. People died here. He said that 8 people died here.
Wow.
And they were buried. Oh, well. Trying to give me a heart attack. It feels really eerie here. Really,
I bet.
Yeah, I can tell.
My stomach crunching. That chain keeps moving. It's not stopping, and it is the only chain that keeps moving. It's really strange.
That is weird.
Why would you do that?
Wow.
That was really creepy.
Yes.
I can only imagine being there in person how much creepier it would feel. Have you ever been to any place like that?
Nothing quite like that, but let me say this is 100% the type of place that I would love to check out. Yeah. Knowing that this is a museum and we could potentially visit this when we're in the UK, definitely something I'd be excited to go do. This is just like right up my alley. If anyone knows me well, I love the kind of creepy stuff like this. I love old buildings. I love, like just the energy that you can feel in different areas. I love old cemeteries and all that type of stuff. Yeah. But a place that was a courtroom, a jail, a prison, and a place that they
actually ended
people's lives. Yeah. That and sounds like maybe even a cemetery of some sort because sounds like some people were buried there in the yard. But yeah, this sounds like the type of place I would love to explore.
The only place that comes to mind for me that I've been that would be similar, way bigger, like huge.
I know what you're going to say.
Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville.
Gosh. Why haven't I been somewhere like that? Because I mean, like,
we should go sometime.
Yeah.
Sophia would not go.
Did you stay the night there?
I didn't stay the night. I think you can't.
Yeah.
I don't know if you still can, but they
I believe you used to be able to.
They do tours. In the tour group I was in, the door actually ended up slamming shut between our group, like on one of the floors. It was like a big metal, heavy door that slammed shut.
And you know for a fact no one else slammed it?
No, it wasn't.
You were like right there at it when it happened?
Yeah, it was like right after I went through.
And it just slammed shut?
Yeah.
And like locked, basically, slammed shut all the way.
Well, it didn't lock.
Well, you know what I mean? It slammed shut to the point it would have locked if it could lock.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was really creepy. And it was a hospital during the polio epidemic.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And just the amount of...
You could feel that energy.
Lives, yeah. And there was even like a body shoot, like where they had to transport unliving to keep morale up so people didn't see, and you can go down in it.
Oh, you could go down a body shoot?
Yes, it is so creepy. That was like the creepiest part.
Did you go on the body shoot?
Because it's dark in the middle. It's a really long,
That's the type of place I'd like to go to as well, but this looks like this would be a lot of fun to visit. Very creepy.
Fun. I don't know if fun's the right word.
I think fun.
Interesting.
Because if you're interested, if you're interested in this type of stuff, it is fun. But when you think back about the
history of it and like the darkness.
Yeah, because like on one hand, you think, okay, there's probably obviously some really bad guys that went to this
what about
place.
People who might have been innocent?
Right. That's what I was about to say. There in that period of time, there were probably people that were innocent that got literally stuck in the dungeon and just left there, and it's just, when you think of those people, that's really sad, because I'm just thinking of, it could be, anybody, normal person just stuck in that situation, something they didn't do, because that happened. It had to have.
It still happens.
Yeah, it still happens, so it happened even more frequently back then, probably. Yeah. But the very fact that this is, what is that, like 600 plus years old for the jail, and 700 plus years old or close to that for the courtroom, that's insane, guys. Like,
to us.
Yeah. I think of if I'm thinking like an old jail or something like that, I'm thinking 200 years old sounds pretty old. 250 years old definitely sounds old. But when you start getting to 500 plus years old, that's incredible. And I just would love to be a fly on the wall, so to speak, and like look back at that timeline and kind of see what it was like.
Not be there.
No, I don't want to be there.
But just to glimpse it.
I think I would love to glimpse that in person, just to be able to kind of see what that was like, just to see if what I have in my head is an accurate depiction of what it was probably like.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine, though. It seems like you realize you're going to this place and you're going down in the dungeon there. The amount of dread and hopelessness you would have is just so immense that it would literally cause people to panic.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. It's just be, wow. Because, you're about to go into a situation that is like, the people that are taking you in there, the guards are probably going to just be completely heartless to you. They do not care about you. You are basically done with, and, man.
Yeah, I feel awful.
I can't even begin to truly imagine what that feels like. I can only kind of put it together in my mind what that must feel like. And so, if you really were feeling that, just must be so...
worst feeling in the world.
Yeah. And just the energy from this place must be amazing. No, I don't mean amazing and it's a happy way. It must be amazing to kind of just be able to feel that.
Probably very strong.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's very strong. But anyways, guys, I guess enough rambling from us. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow us on our journey to discover anything and everything from the UK and Ireland. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Stay safe. Have fun. Whatever you're doing. Also, stay tuned for a bonus clip. So if you saw our last package opening video, you might have noticed we were missing box 3 of 3 from Morag in Scotland. And we finally tracked it down. It was hidden away at the post office, about to be returned.
I have no idea how that got separated.
For some reason, even though we checked our box at least a few times last week, it somehow got marked return to sender. So anyway, Morag said go ahead and open it because it's a seasonal item and there was no point in waiting for the next package opening. So we decided we'll just add it as a little bonus at the end of our Halloween video.
All right. I got it cut, but I haven't looked inside yet.
It's very light.
What is this? Oh, they're little pumpkins.
Pumpkin plushies. Ooh, they're so soft.
There's a third one here.
Oh my gosh. Sophia's gonna be so excited.
Oh, those are cute.
Those are cute. Can we stack them?
Yeah.
Oh, they're stackable. I love these.
Me too. Now it makes sense why they wanted us to open this before Halloween.
It says Tesco. These came from Tesco?
Man.
These are nice.
Tesco's got a lot of stuff.
Velvet cushion.
That's cool. These are going on the couch.
Yeah, they are. Oh, they're so soft.
No, these are
make
very
little
soft.
Little good reading pillows.
Oh, I want the orange one.
No,
you want the orange
I
one?
wanted. Actually,
Okay.
Sophia will probably want the orange one.
Which am I getting?
You can have the green one.
The green? I thought it was brown.
No, it's like a hunter green. Thank you, Marag.
Thank you, Marag.
Hopefully, we're saying your name correctly.
Yes, we appreciate all 3 boxes, and
Yes.
I'm glad we finally got the third one as well.